Hey friends, this is your Malika and you are watching our Milestone channel. Modi, the game changer. Today, people of India see a paradigm shift between the previous regimes and the present regime under Sri Modi ji. Let us study what Mr. Modi has done which wasn't done for decades under previous regimes. Article 370 removed is a primary step in controlling militancy in Jammu and Kashmir. His diplomacy brought Pakistan into grey list of FATF so that it couldn't get proper loans which were subsequently diverted for terrorist activities in India. Today, Pakistan is forced to think for its survival rather than cultivating terrorism. Introduction of UPI platforms like Paytm and PhonePe in banking systems enhanced easy cashless transactions. Besides this, the demonetization done in 2016 drastically controlled the fake currency from Pakistan and its subsequent use in militancy. The Balakot surgical airstrike on terror training camps was an eye-opener to Pakistan and gave a huge deterrence for Pakistan to even think of any further terror attacks on Indian soil. Subsequently, infiltration has been on a decline to a major extent, which indeed is a great achievement. Introduction of Jan Dhan Yojana to enable lower class citizens to get the funds directly into their bank accounts under various schemes without the involvement of middlemen is a great idea to enable poor people or farmers to get government aid faster and without any commissions to middlemen. Today, a near 40 crore people, accounting to almost one-third of Indian population, reap its benefits. India has made huge inroads into its infrastructure development under Modi government. More than 50,000 kilometers of national highway, dedicated freight corridor of around 1600 out of proposed 3,000 kilometers for goods trains, for faster logistics, and over 50 airports have all been developed under his tenure. Start of fastest trains of Vande Bharat at various key routes, besides a bullet train project connecting Ahmedabad to Mumbai, also is a part of infrastructural boost in India's growth program. Development of our indigenous navigation system, NAVIC, which is far superior than the currently used Google Maps, is truly mind-boggling. Besides this, having indigenous navigation system would increase security of our country and would considerably help in military operations. Its necessity was realized during Kargil war when US denied access to key locations of enemy. Huge increase in tax collections with implementation of GST, which subsequently increased our budget on growth and infrastructure and of course the GDP. The Make in India initiative aiming for a self-reliant India, which was initially mocked by the opposition, has been a success and projected India as a future global industry hub, replacing China especially in the aftermath of COVID, and more importantly, the employment generated as a result is significant. Today, the semiconductor manufacturing being initiated under government incentive PLI scheme with Foxconn and Vedanta Group collaboration in Gujarat is seen as India emerging as a semiconductor manufacturing hub for global production after COVID in China has disrupted global supply chain in the world. Huge reserves of lithium of about 5.9 million tons was recently discovered in Salal area of Jammu, which has been a result of rigorous surveys conducted by Geological Survey of India. Lithium is used extensively in the manufacture of batteries as the world today is shifting to non-polluting energy sources to overcome global warming. The lithium reserves found would turn out to be a major source of income for India. India has dominated the leading economies and has of late emerged as fifth largest economy, putting behind even UK, and has been the only country to maintain a growth rate of about 6% while many of the leading Western countries are struggling to achieve 3%. Above all, our current forex reserves are over $560 billion, gold reserves of over $40 billion, which gives a major confidence to foreign investors and so would be detrimental in the growth of our country. There has been a significant change in foreign policy from defensive to offensive outlook, with External Affairs Minister speaking outrightly on Western hegemony and the need to change their attitude towards India and other developing countries. The G20 summit to be hosted by India this year is a testimony of the fact that India is nevertheless emerging as a global leader. Today, India is commanding a great respect in the global community, which never happened earlier. Countries like Pakistan, Turkey, Indonesia, China, which have been critical of India for obvious political reasons, have faced serious implications directly or indirectly, which is a necessary deterrent for any other country to do so. In the current Russia-Ukraine crisis, every country is struggling to cope up with the increased crude prices and banning the oil from Russia. India has been, on the contrary, gaining significantly by getting oil at less than $40 a barrel through its commendable diplomacy and selling processed petroleum products to Western countries. India has achieved a milestone by blending 20% of fuel with ethanol, which not only reduces our oil import but also reduces pollution, besides giving monetary benefit to our sugarcane farmers. India is becoming a net exporter from what it used to be a net importer, which not only boosts its economy and global status but also enhances employment, which plays a key role in GDP. India is today exporting its indigenously made military equipment and ammunition. Today, people are made to realize the greatness of Hinduism. Construction of Rama Janmabhoomi temple at Ayodhya, the development of Varanasi are just a few examples of bringing back respect and values to Hinduism, which has been a victim of the so-called secularists. The list of such growth initiatives and achievements continue. With a saga of such developments, people today wonder, if a government could achieve this much in just 9 years of its rule, then how much should have been done by previous regime in its 70-year rule? It's evident that the difference lies in the intent. Our politicians must grow above the attitude of viewing politics as a source of income and the age-old dynastic rule. They must not forget that they have been elected for upliftment of people and not themselves. Today, people have rightly shown the parties with such attitude their right place. To summarize, India is on its way to become a global leader and hope would one day surpass the US under the able leadership of our beloved Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi ji. He indeed is a true patriot. Friends, please give me suggestions on this video and the topics you would like to watch in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Bye bye.